Chapter 5 Season 3 live event is going to be amazing. Peely has just appeared on the map and it is looking like he's going to play a huge part in the storyline of Fortnite, which might lead us to Chapter 5 Season 3 live event. Zeus also has been sending prophecies to gods on this island, and for some reason one landed near Peely. Does Peely have a secret that people don't know about? Is there a reason why he has been eliminated so many times and still keeps coming back? To understand this, we have to go all the way back when Peely was first introduced in Chapter 1 Season 8. I'm giving away a skin to my lucky subscribers every week, so please subscribe, and if you want to help me out, use code SMJM. After escaping from the dungeon of Polar Peak, Fire King decides to create a location on the island where he can rise an army. Especially after finding the disappearance of the Fire King, the Ice King creates an eternal winter on the island, and that is when the Fire King slowly summons a giant volcano and a tropical jungle. Now, he does this by using the power of the 0 point. And if you didn't know, at the time there were shards of 0 point scattered all over the island because the visitor created a giant rift using the rocket. Obviously, summoning just a location is not enough. You need an army. What he does is he decides to steal these lizard eggs from Polar Peak and create these ninja lizard army. Also, to create an empire, he's going to need a lot of labor work. Using the power of the rift, cloned a bunch of humans living on the island into this half human, half bananas creatures. You can see in this trailer how this happens. Human goes through this cursed rift created by the Fire King and he turns into this banana. Also, if you go through this rift, not only you turn into this banana, but also you forget everything about your human past and become a slave to the Fire King. The Fire King's plan is to take over the Fortnite island, and using banana slaves, he builds temples, rainforests. Since he can use the rifts to create clones, also feeds these bananas to his lizard armies. You can see right here in this loading screen this ritual taking place, and since they're just slaves and brainwashed by Fire King, it looks like they're all happy to do it. This is when our Peely comes into the storyline. One day when this ritual was taking place, our Peely is chosen to be sacrificed. The ritual takes place as normal. Peely is eaten. The next day, Peely just shows up like nothing happened. This shocks everyone, but the Fire King doesn't have time to think about Peely because the pirates has attacked. Pirates shows up on the island, starts taking over everything. Fire King has to do something, so he erupts the volcano. His plan is to destroy everyone on the island by releasing the Catus monster. Since most of these banana creatures lived around the volcano, they all get eliminated except our Peely. Him and Jonesy finds themselves in this survival bunker. Over 100 years passes. They open the bunker to find Jonesy alive. Because our Peely has the ability to keep regenerating, Jones ate Peely multiple times. This is why Jones is so thankful to Peely for saving his life, and they have been friends ever since. He even builds a Peely a robotic body, and throughout Chapter 1 we see the process of how Peely regenerates. You can see right over here, it's slowly generating. Amazed by his impressive power, Midas, who is planning to destroy the Imagine Order, hires Peely. In Chapter 2 Season 2 trailer, you can see Peely fighting against the IO gods. His mission is to help Midas create the Doomsday device. He thinks by doing this, he can escape this loop that will end his curse. But we all know what happens. Midas does create the Doomsday device. It works for a little bit, and Peely's friend Agent Jones places it with a tsunami, and Midas is gone. Peely disappears is throughout Season 3. In the trailer of Chapter 2 Season 4, when the Avengers get here, we see Peely in the trailer. And Peely reveals a special power that we have never seen before. Peely can morph his body. You can see it mimicking Wolverine claws. Maybe that explains why Peely cannot be eliminated. Just like Harold, maybe Peely can piece itself back together. See Peely yet again in Season 5. It is trying to escape this Fortnite loop. After finding the 0 points out in the open, it tries to escape, but Agent Jones has hired Mandalorian and he stops Peely by carbon freezing it. Because of the 0 point destabilizing, Peely manages to escape. During the live event of Season 6, Peely gets Hadouken and gets splattered. We see Peely yet again in Season 7. He's been captured by the Imagine Order. Out Chapter 2, we don't see Peely. Till Chapter 3, we see him yet again during the Vibin season for a brief moment, showing us that he escaped yet again. During Collision event, Peely saves all of us yet again. Robot is about to be destroyed by the Imagine Order. Then out of nowhere, Peely shows up with this slurp truck and we go on to defeat the IO. After that, Harold destroyed Chapter 3 map, and throughout Chapter 4 we don't see Peely until we get to Chapter 5. We find out that this new organization called the Society has kidnapped Peely. That is because of Valeria. Valeria knew everything about the history of Fortnite. She knows what Agent Jones and Peely together can achieve. Society was fighting against the Underground, and before Agent Jones joined the group, the Society didn't really care about the Underground. And as soon as they heard that Agent Jones and Peely are part of the Underground, they had to take an action. So what they do, they kidnap Peely, because they know that if they take Peely, they can attract Jonesy, and capturing both of them would make it easier for the Society to take over Fortnite universe. Soon, the Society find out that it was almost impossible to threaten Peely or scare him, not knowing that Peely can regenerate and isn't afraid to be eliminated. Slowly but surely, Agent Jones found out the whereabouts of Peely and rescued him. Now, we all thought that was the end of the storyline. We know what happened to the Society and the gods showing up on the island. Now, in Chapter 5, Season 3, just out of the blue, we see Peely on the island yet again. We don't know the whereabouts of Agent Jones, but Peely is camping. And recently, Zeus has been sending a bunch of messages to gods around the Fortnite island. For some reason, one of those messages showed up where Peely is. Does this mean Peely has always had this connection with the gods? We knew that Peely had these powers to regenerate, but we never found out exactly how he got this power. We have seen statues of Potassius Maximus. People believe that Peely used to be a gladiator. He used to fight in front of gods, and one day the gods were so happy they gifted him the power of immortality. And we know that Zeus is extremely angry, and he is on this island, and he is planning to destroy everyone because we open the Pandora's box. And it looks like Zeus's daughter Aphrodite doesn't agree with this. She thinks this is very unfair. She is trying to recruit Immortals to go against Zeus. There is a very high chance that Peely was actually called by Aphrodite, and she's going to recruit him. It looks like Peely is yet again going to save us. Everything is leading towards this huge live event, the end of the season. We all thought Midas was going to be part of this group as well because he is immortal. But unfortunately, Midas and his friends are gone from this island. It looks like there's going to be a battle between the gods at the end of the season. Most likely, Zeus is going to lose. Next season, most likely, we are going to see locations like Mount Olympus, the underworld disappear, and we will see brand new locations, it will feel like a brand new map. Since this is summer location, most likely we are going to see the return of Season 8 with volcanoes and tropical jungles. I will keep you guys updated, so please leave a like, subscribe, and use code SMJM.